When you're first starting out cycling, it can be very daunting to go out on some clipless pedals and ride. So let me share with you something that will ease your mind and help you get off on the right foot with some non-Pacific cycling shoes you can wear. So stay tuned. Welcome, this is Troy with Barefoot Cycling, where we provide guides and tips for the beginner road cyclist. In this video, we're going to discuss how to find the best non-cycling shoes for cycling. Now that may sound funny, but to be honest with you, there are many people who would actually like to forego wearing clipless pedals and cycling shoes. And it's for good reason. I'm here to share with you more about this. So jumping right into the content, let's consider getting stiffer shoes as the first one. Now just because you road cycle doesn't necessarily mean that you need cycling shoes. One thing you want to look for is for shoes that are comfortable for biking and walking. You especially want something that has a stiff sole, because shoes that look and have more an aggressive tread like a mountain bike shoe will probably be a great option for you. Now if you can find a stiff shoe that is also breathable and wick away moisture, that's going to even be a plus. You want to be comfortable riding, so find a comfortable fitting shoe. But also you want it not to be too flexible if you're going to be going on longer rides. Also aim for a flat bottom shoe, something that will provide plenty of toe room and won't cramp you up and get your feet numb. And avoid shoes that are also too bulky on the outside soles, as they might interfere with your riding. Let's consider another alternative to cycling shoes, and that's skateboard shoes. These type of shoes, they tend to have a soft but sticky bottom, and then some of them can hold up to most road conditions without wearing out too quickly. Now for instance, the company Vans, they often carry shoes that are more durable than casual shoes, and they have this crisscross pattern at the bottom of the sole that's great for gripping pedals. Now, you may find that these are great shoes for casual riding around town, but on another note, some consumers find that these soles, they also tend to get harder over time and may become less grippy. Pick and choose what you want to do with that. Here's an option you may not have considered. How about wearing indoor soccer shoes? Now I have to admit that I found this suggestion to be completely out of the box. But I never really looked into it until I started researching that actually many people feel that these are the best non-cycling Pacific shoes to wear. How come? Well, indoor soccer shoes are like tennis shoes, but with more harder soles. Now to be even more specific, they're actually more stiff than tennis shoes. But most of the popular brands, they feature this gum rubber outer sole, and these give you more control and help support your feet better during any activity. Furthermore, you have to consider that the soles are thinner and they may not provide as much cushioning like running shoes, for instance. But then you'll also find too that these shoes, they have a more slim design, they're more aero. It's going to be great for when you're pedaling so you can be quick on your feet. Even though you may not be doing any touring while cycling, touring shoes might be a great alternative for you. These type of shoes too can be worn on or off the bike. But one of the negatives about this type of shoe is that it might not be as stiff as a sole as you like it to be. Actually, these shoes are made with a mesh material that is breathable, but they also double as a casual shoe or a walking shoe, but even better for touring rides. Now the toe front end tends to be flexible, so it makes them more comfortable for walking. These shoes often will last longer than regular shoes, often because they are more durable and they're made for various terrain. Another option worth considering are trail cross shoes. This is the only hybrid shoe that performs like a mountain bike shoe, good for running, and great for flat pedals. Now one specific maker that I'm aware of that makes these type of shoes that I've researched is by Adidas. They're also known as the Adidas Terrex Trail Cross. Like a hiking boot, trail cross shoes have a lug sole, meaning it will be made of a thicker rubber. The tread and grip pattern on these type of shoes are going to be solid for flat pedals. Usually trail cross shoes will work better with mountain bike pedals versus wearing skater shoes, since trail cross shoes are going to be more durable in the long run. Trail cross shoes will be your go-to if you're looking for a more multi-purpose shoe, so this might be an option worth considering. Let's consider a common question many people ask. Are running shoes a good shoe for cycling? Let's consider the facts. Running shoes are very flexible and they are very comfortable for cushioning the feet while running. Now these shoes, they tend to flex all over the place, which is great and it's important during running or other activities where you need to be quick on your feet. But whenever you're walking or doing basic activities, it's important that you will need your arch to flex. Some setbacks with riding or cycling with running shoes is that there is little to no stiffness in the sole. Experts will even tell you that from the ball of your foot to the heel, it's important to have stiffness so you can pedal more efficiently. You can ride your bike with running shoes and toe clips for instance. But as far as being a good shoe for riding, in my personal opinion, I would say no. We may find some that don't like shoes at all. So what about barefoot cycling? Believe it or not, barefoot cycling is actually a thing. And I know as kids we used to do this all the time and not even think twice about it. But I was also surprised to learn in my research that there are actually benefits to cycling barefoot even as adults. Now consider these benefits. Number one, your feet are going to shape more naturally. Number two, you're going to move more differently. Number three, your feet is going to become stronger and tougher. The idea of cycling barefoot, it doesn't mean you don't wear shoes or protective gear for your feet. Now this is more of a minimalist or naturalist approach. You can definitely go barefoot on the pedals, but that's not exactly what I'm implying here. There are unconventional platforms as well as do-it-yourself platforms. Now these are things that allow you to ride barefoot on the pedals. You also have the option of buying barefoot cycling shoes that are similar to 5-finger toe socks. Now if you don't really care about purchasing any in order to ride barefoot, then you might just consider riding with smooth platform pedals. For some of you who would try this approach to cycling, you may find it very liberating and even more natural while riding. Once again, I want to thank you for checking out this video. Before you leave, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I also want you to check out ProdifyCycling.com, where you'll find even more additional information about how to find the best non-cycling shoes for cycling. And I'll see you in the next video.